Good shit, man. Well, I'm excited to be here. This is like gonna be a lot of fun.
We're back. Is
Yes.
this the first one?
This is our first ever episode, technical episode. We may come out with our beta episode once things get going, but
Yeah.
this is our first one, guys. Welcome to Thinking of an Animal. It's gonna be a fun game where we literally think of animals and try to guess it
What's up, buddy?
through characteristics.
I think you can come up here. Speaking of an animal.
Speaking of an animal, my dog Moose is coming in to hang out right now, which is always fun. So if you're watching the video, cheers to that. Moose is a 4.5-year-old French bulldog that my wife Kylie and I adopted when he was 2. It's funny because they told us he was 1.5 at the time. And
Wait, what?
when we first adopted Moose. Yeah, so it was a rehoming situation where a breeder was obviously like trying to find a new home for him. They didn't really tell him much about him, but he looked good, he was neutered. And when we met him, like the ad said he was 1.5 years. And we got him a month later, and the vet's like, no, he's 1 year and 11 months, he's almost 2. I was like, well shit, that must have been an old ad then, because they probably had no idea that much time has passed.
That is crazy.
But Moose is our little devil, and we love him the most. He's
the goodest of boys.
we did technically adopt him, and he definitely. It's funny because like I've had a puppy, and like you see how the puppy grows up. So obviously you kind of dictate like just like children.
Yeah,
you
for sure.
You know what they're gonna watch or what they can watch, things like
Their
that.
personality.
Yeah, so we don't really know what got him going, but he was in a home with a bunch of dogs, other dogs.
Oh, okay.
So and he had a backyard, so he was never walked, and he's just kind of does his own thing. So he's not a good walker. He still pulls, and he gets tired and then he's fine. But he likes hunting lizards outside.
He is a lizard hunter. He is a big lizard toy.
He is a lizard hunter, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, he's a good boy, but yeah, he's just been a blessing, man. He's a really good dog. Obviously, he's a little high energy, so he feels like 2 dogs sometimes, but we will eventually, in this show, have a fundraiser for adoption of dogs.
I love that.
I'll say it now, and we can use Moose
like
as
that.
our poster child, because I never think about that. Like, in my whole life, no one's ever adopted a dog, and Kylie's always wanted to, and when we finally did, it was like such a perfect situation.
Yeah.
And us losing our dog and then finding one that was around the same age was like godsend. We're like, wow, like, maybe that was meant to be. So
That is kind of crazy. We had our dog Shiloh when I was growing up. She was 18 and a half years old when she passed away. So my dad got her when she was like 6 months, and she was a foster puppy, like they saved her, she was rescued. And
what kind of dog was she?
it was a collie mix.
Really?
Yeah, she was so smart too, man. She was awesome.
Fast?
She was pretty fast, yeah. But she was more or less like, she was very smart. So like when we go on vacations, it's crazy. She would take one of our shoes off the back porch and she'd bury it. But she would bury it just enough so we would find it. So she would do it out of like curiosity of like, all right, I'm mad that they're gone, but they're gonna find it somewhere. Yeah, she put it in like a little garden bed somewhere, or like somewhere we'd find it. So, but they had her before they even had me. So when I was like 18, she was obviously getting ready to pass, and it was like
She was 18?
She was 18 and a half. She was 6 months old when my mom had me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
Dogs
know.
are the best, man.
If,
Dogs are the best.
if you don't have a dog, I recommend you to get one because they're life changing.
They are.
They're fucking awesome.
They are. Make sure you have space for them too. Like,
True.
if you especially have a big dog, that's like something that my dad will always say. Like, because I mean, we grew up with so much land that we've had labs and hunting dogs and outside dogs.
That's why Hercules stays home. Like I have a 174-pound Rottweiler Mastiff Lab named Hercules who's back at my parents' house in Michigan, and he thinks he's like a lap dog.
Really?
Yeah, but he's like, I didn't want to bring him down here because
It's a great name.
because he was so used to having all the acreage to run around in and like having a yard. And bring him down here would have been awful for him. So I was like,
You guys already have too much shit.
yeah.
So you can imagine another 170-pound creature in there.
I know, Jesus, that's be like 1,000 pounds of meat in that place.
And all those elevator trips. Man.
Oh my God, I couldn't do it. But
that would be tough. But yes, we are
thinking of
obviously, we're thinking of animals, and we went down the rabbit hole already of adoption. So eventually, once you guys share these enough to people, we can start raising money for an amazing dog adoption, pet adoption business, and we would love to make content for that and
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
support that. But guys, welcome to I'm Thinking of an Animal. And simple rules. We are going 3 rounds. 1 round is going to be Zach going and me going. That'll be 1 round. We're gonna do it 3 times. And our goal with this game is literally just to mess around, have fun with it, and bring you, the listener, to the present moment, and get your mind thinking. Because if you're thinking about something like an animal and what animal we're thinking of, you are in the present moment and you are not worried about anything else. And we hope this game gets your mind going and it brings you to the present moment and allows you to enjoy it on a drive with family member, kids, whichever one. It's not going to be the most kid-friendly show, so make sure you...
Yeah, I would say it's PG-13, sometimes rated R, depending on our language.
Like PG-13, I think you're allowed to have one fuck.
Yeah, but I think we've already had 2, so I think we're at R already.
We might be more R, but regardless, we will just talk about things are going to come up and it's going to be fun. And Zach has I always say we are both thinkers.
We are,
and
really. And I think it's really cool too that like, I encourage people to play this, like, because life's it's way too fast when it comes to like paying attention to your phone and like spending time with other people. Like, you gotta be as present as you can. So like, being in the moment and doing stuff like this gets you very, very well like centered when it comes to that stuff. And like, since our beta test that we had, I've been thinking about having a conversation, like, because people don't understand this, and if they haven't done a podcast, they don't get it, but like having a conversation in headphones, being completely submerged in that conversation is very peaceful. Like,
yeah.
And it's very like grounding. A lot of people, there's so much stuff going on nowadays that like, it's literally like constant pop-ups all over the place. So it's like,
it's ads, bro.
Oh my god.
It's like the South Park episode where the ad is a person.
It's
like
mega
everything's
stimulating.
ad.
Yeah, it's crazy. So take this as a time where you can like be present and be with your thoughts of what you're thinking of.
Yeah, and have arguments with the people that you're with, and don't just Google it.
Yeah.
That's
Google it. That's
rule number 1 of the game. If you're on your phone trying to look up what animal we're thinking of, you're cheater.
Yeah. Don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
No cheat.
No one likes cheating. So obviously, we just went through all the rules, and we'll do awesome intro that has everything going.
Yeah.
But
awesome intro.
I think we should get things rolling, and because Zach's father is the creator of the game, I think you should go first.
All right. So I didn't do any research, but I still know some kind of off the wall facts about some animals that are bizarre. And the first one I'm gonna go with is, I'm thinking of an animal that lives on land, that it mates for life. And
Okay.
and to find its mate, it will actually propose something to its mate. So it will give the mate something as a proposal,
Okay.
and that is what kind of like stimulates, or technically it's almost like some animals have a display that they'll like put, like for instance a peacock, like
Yeah.
off its feathers. This is something that it actually gives to its mate.
Interesting. Okay, so land animal.
Yep.
Mates for life.
Yep.
And it proposes something before it does it.
Yep.
And I'm guessing the male is the one proposing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't a hint or a guess.
No.
Confirming the 3 characters. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a land animal. So it's funny because in our beta we had a lot of Zach hits me with a flying animal, but his hint was land. So for the longest time I was thinking not flying, but it was a flying creature. So
What's a flying creature?
I'm guessing this also is a flying creature.
Actually, I'll give it to you. It's not.
Okay, it's not a flying. Okay, so I get 3 guesses, and then you give me a hint. All right, so.
Sure. This one actually turned out a lot harder than I was expecting it to.
Proposes something. Mates for life. Why like possum?
No, I don't know if those make for life.
I don't know, dude. I
Trash
feel like,
panda.
Yeah. No, those are raccoons.
Raccoons.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
Oh my gosh. Okay, raccoons. No,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna guess that.
It's
Land
not.
animal.
It's not.
Land animal proposes something. Land animal proposes something. I feel like I'm in the zone of not having any freaking clue.
I feel like I have a flat head tonight too. I feel like when you tell me something, I'll be like,
I'm gonna go, just to keep things stimulating, I'm gonna go ahead and skip my 2 guesses and go for the hint.
okay. So, there's 2 kinds of hints in the game. One is a.
I'm not even kidding, we're not even recording.
Oh no. Oh shit. Well, hello everybody. We just did half of an episode without recording it. So welcome. This is our first initial podcast ever. We were talking a lot about dogs and different animals, but
Yeah.
the podcast.
Welcome, guys. This is gonna be a lot of fun. all our nerves are gone now.
That's actually crazy.
And we just talked for 10 minutes about adoption of dogs and how I adopted my dog Moose, and we had a lot of good stuff. And it'll be on our YouTube video because we'll actually put that in there.
I like that. That's what we did.
But this is the official first start of the game, the best game ever, and it's thinking of an animal. And obviously, Zach's father is the creator that we know of, at least.
Shout out, Pops.
Zach's Mr. Shepard is the creator of this game, and Zach will get us all started. But before we get started, I just want to let you guys know this game is not meant to be taken seriously, but no one likes losing. So, and the point of this game is to not win. It's literally just to be present with the people you're with, be present with your own self, and just
enjoy it.
Enjoy it, yeah.
Just enjoy it. Just to have a good time with one another.
Zach and I are both pretty much grinders, and we were talking about how this society is so fast paced. Ads popping up every second of the day of things you might need or don't need. We're on our phones even when we're in public places, and we feel like it's weird if you just stand there and not looking at your phone nowadays.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of strange.
And when was the last time you had a conversation with a stranger? Like,
exactly.
I mean, it happens, but like, and I try to force that, like, as in, like, hey, Austin, like, get off your phone, like, say a nice thing to this person, like, be more present. And I think having this conversation, whether it's you turning off your music you've listened to 8,000 times,
right?
And for us, a podcast is kind of like reading a good book. A good conversation is just like having a good conversation with yourself.
100%.
And all our goal is with this podcast, with this game, is for you to be present and get off your phone. Pay attention to the road if you're driving, but have a dialect or have some dialogue in your head that makes you think about animals. And if you learn a bit about animals, that's just a plus.
Right, that's a bonus.
And you can win with us or you can lose with us, but there's no winners or losers here if you're having a good conversation with friends.
It's a win. It's always a win.
It's a win.
100%.
So let's get rolling, and Zach will go first because his father is the creator of the game. And you guys, obviously, we will go more into depth with the rules and explain them as we go with the episodes. And
for sure.
If you're new listener, obviously this is the first episode, so buckle in. It's gonna be fun. But we're gonna jump down rabbit holes too every now and then. It just won't be the game.
Be prepared.
We're gonna be throwing some bullshit answers out there and
just having fun.
We're just having fun with this. So let's do it.
So the first animal that I'm thinking of, the 3 hints are the 3 clues you could say. It is a land animal. The animal mates for life. And then the third hint is the animal, the male, will propose something to the female to initiate the relationship. Those are our 3 hints.
This is hard.
This is a pretty good one.
This is stumping me already.
All
right.
I honestly didn't think of or look up any animal facts before this. This was just a fact that I knew, and I just thought about it on the way over here on the drive because I was like, oh, shit. I didn't look up anything, and I know he probably looked up something.
So I'm just going to go ahead and guess it's we can't do guesses, though. Dang, this is hard. Okay. So in our earlier podcast, this is exact like when it wasn't recording. I already guessed possum, so I know it's not possum.
It's not a possum.
It's not a possum. Oh yeah, then we got started talking about raccoons.
Trash pandas.
So yeah, I'm just gonna skip my guesses. This is a tough one. Go.
Okay,
Give me one more hint.
the last hint is that this might give it away. This might be a gimme. This is good.
Give me that.
Give me that. All right. So it lives in an Arctic terrain.
Arctic terrain.
I think this might have just gave it away. That's a really good hint.
Is it a fox?
No, that's a good guess.
Oh,
That's a good guess. So that's 2.
that's 2 guesses. Arctic terrain. There's not many animals in the Arctic, so
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's a wolf. I don't think it's a polar bear. And
I can comfortably say it's neither one of those, and
yes,
that's not me giving anything away.
I mean, I'm just going. I know it's not that. Like, I'm gonna guess.
You might know it. He's just faking it.
I'm
He
going
actually knows.
bunny, like whatever or the snow bunny, the hare or something like that.
No, that's a good guess.
Okay,
But
no,
that's
I don't
not it.
know. All right, L on the first one.
So
What is it? Oh
it's-
wait. Do you want to do the thing where we put it in the thing and then you can always bring it back?
Ooh, man. So we came up with a rule that we can put it in a vault and we can save it for later.
Yes.
We can. Are we going to tell the people what it is on the podcast so that people can see it? Oh, no, then you
No.
would see it.
No, because what if you bring it back?
How about the rule is we can make a rule from that rule. If we bring one back from the vault, we can't give all 3 of the same hints. We have to give different hints. But one of the hints has to be exactly the same from the
Okay.
original one.
I like that.
Deal?
So that one's going in the vault, guys. So
Ding, ding,
first
ding, ding,
one is a
ding.
dinger in the vault. That's just
actually crazy. I actually didn't think. I thought you were going to get that one.
I don't know. I'm blanking on the snow animals in the Arctic.
Man.
All right, my turn.
All right.
All right, let's
I'm
do it.
actually scared.
Okay, so we are gonna do has 4 legs. Is a mammal.
Mm.
And has really big eyes and ears.
Is it a lemur?
It's not a lemur.
Those are the little guys that have big eyes and ears, right?
Yeah.
They can fly too, right? They're flying lemurs.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of lemurs.
That
right?
was a good guess.
Big eyes and ears, man. I just think of like, do you remember those little?
On Madagascar.
Yeah. Oh, but they made like a.
What was the little guy a lemur?
He was a lemur.
Was
Yeah.
he just a different breed of lemurs?
I think he's a flying lemur. I think so. What
Oh,
was his
the-
name?
the flying
Julian. He goes King Julian.
no,
Isn't
no,
that
not
him?
Julian. What's his name? Mort.
I think that's his name. Yeah. Yeah.
Because King Julian hates him. Because
Yeah. He's a little brown.
you could
guy.
probably do the voice.
I don't.
King Julian.
Yeah.
He has a little sad eyes, and then he
Yeah.
fucking goes crazy.
I was thinking of they made
God,
those
what
little
a movie!
they're like stuffed animals,
Yeah.
but they have like the big glossy eyes. Do you remember those? They
Okay,
weren't,
you're
like,
in the
normal.
right. Like that was a good guess, and meaning a good guess. Like
I'm in the general vicinity. It must be a smaller animal. I was thinking a deer, but it's not a deer. Deers do have big eyes.
they don't have that big of eyes compared to their body, though.
No, not in comparison to their body.
That was
No.
a that was a
It was
hint.
kind of a giveaway a little bit.
What
but I
is
don't-
it then?
I- I'm
What
not-
is it then?
I know it may be a giveaway for you obviously knowing it, but I have no idea.
Think about it. Madagascar is such a good movie. I need to watch that again.
I haven't seen that movie in years. Did they make
And
like
I
3 of them?
guarantee you remember every single line.
Yeah, the
I
first.
made like 4, bro.
Yeah, damn. I don't know if I ever saw the last 2, but I remember watching the first 2 a lot.
All right, think about your animal. Which one is it?
Okay, so it's got 4
Guarantee,
legs.
like all the listeners are like, oh, it's easy.
It's a mammal, and it's got big eyes and big ears.
Mhm.
It's vague hint, so it makes it hard because it makes you think
you-
about so many things.
You gave me a hard one, so
I did give you a hard one.
yeah.
Is this your easy one or is this the one that
This
you
is my
told me?
easy one.
Oh shit!
I left out a characteristic that could have been more of a giveaway. I went vague, specific.
Big eyes, big ears, and it's a mammal. It's got 4 legs.
Mhm.
In comparison to its body, the eyes are big.
Yes.
Oh shit! So I know it's got hair,
Mhm.
and I know that it walks
It's a
on
mammal.
4 legs. I want to say something, but I don't want it to be.
You got 2 guesses.
I know, but if
Use it.
You already said it though already. So is it a bunny?
It's not a bunny.
See, they got big ears for their body, but not
They
big
do.
eyes.
I know.
The eyes thing is what's throwing me off. It's a mammal. It has 4 legs, and it has big eyes.
The hint that I have is probably going to give it to you. You want the hint?
If I'm close to lemur,
It's not really like a lemur, though.
that's what I'm saying. I know it's not. For some reason, I think of lemur, and I want to think of squirrel, but it's not a squirrel.
Let me give you a hint.
All right, go ahead.
It sometimes uses its front legs to eat. Or most of the time it uses its front legs to eat.
I just said I don't think it's a squirrel, and that hint made me think of it being a squirrel.
They don't have big ears.
I know, but it just like justified it in my brain. Like it was like, yeah, that's what it is. It
Oh my
uses its
gosh.
front.
That's good.
It uses its front legs to eat. So it's got big eyes, it's got big ears, and it uses its front legs to eat. This is stumping me, dude. This is actually a really good one. I feel like it's simple, but
it's very simple.
Those are the ones that are gonna.
It's very simple.
You guys will realize that
They're
down
hard.
the line, 15 episodes in, these ones that are simple but vague are the ones that eat you alive.
Oh my gosh.
So as soon as you start playing this game, you'll be able to do this to people, and people are going to lose their mind.
Yeah, and how about this? Each person can vault an episode.
I like
so
that
like
rule. That's
you,
a good
you
rule.
don't vault all of them because that would just be very annoying to the listeners.
Yeah.
To never get
Yeah,
it.
because then they would. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna vault this one.
Okay.
Last guess.
I gotta come up with something. So, it eats with its front legs, has big eyes and ears comparison to its body, and it's a mammal and has 4 legs.
Yep. Just think of a small animal, I guess.
So it is. I know it is small because it's relatable to a lemur, but it's not.
And I just said it was small.
Right.
God, you're stumped right now.
I really am.
Just think of a small animal.
A chipmunk? Why am I thinking this
That's
is
a really good guess, but no, it's a mouse, a field mouse.
Their eyes are big compared to
Yeah,
their body?
field mouse's eyes are big compared to their body. Rats have small eyes.
I'm
mice
thinking
have
of,
bigger
now
eyes.
I'm just thinking of that dune mouse where he's like, takes the sweat off and like,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, and his does
He
have
has big
humongous eyes.
eyes, yeah.
His ears were pretty big, but his eyes were huge.
Yeah, field mouse live outside.
Damn it.
Bigger eyes than inside mice. So
Right, yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen him.
Field mouse is the answer to
Damn.
mine. All right.
That's the wrong one.
Tiesto.
It's hot.
That's what I was looking for. Tiesto. Ding, ding, ding. That's hot.
Oh, yeah.
Still getting
and
used to the board.
Yeah, we're going to upload some fun sounds and memes and stuff because we can pretty much talk in meme language. And
I'm going to be honest. We are never going to have Haktua as
No.
a sound because I think it's ridiculous.
I think it went way more viral than it should have.
I think it's trying to cover up something. You want me to be completely honest with you. Something's going on right now, and they're using Haktua as like a decoy.
Yeah, like why is it that famous?
Dude, it's huge. It's we're talking about it right now. It's verifying how
and
big
I would
it
have
is.
never talked about this.
I know. It's my fault.
It's
Because
the
it's
fact
just,
that celebrities are talking about it.
I know. Technically, we are.
Hey, did you see that she sold $1 million of merch in an hour of opening up her merch store?
Stop it,
Swear to God.
dude.
She got fired from her kindergarten teaching. I can't
Yeah.
say kindergarten, by the way. I'll say kindergartner. Like-
Kindergartner.
Kindergarten teacher. She got fired, and she opened up a merch store for Haktua stuff and made $1
You
million.
know what my dad says? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
It's probably still making more. Like I don't
Oh,
know.
dude, she just showed up on a Zach Bryan concert. She showed up in front of like a crowd of like, I don't know, probably like 50,000.
Did she do it?
No, yeah. And then,
Oh my
dude, she showed up
gosh.
in front of one of Shaq's sets. He like walked
No
her out.
way.
Dude, he was mixing and she like walked out in front of the stage and was like waving.
Did she just like spit into the crowd?
I don't know.
She Haktua.
I saw it and I was just like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh my gosh! If you don't know what Haktua is, just good for you.
Yeah, for real. That means you're doing life right now.
Yeah, it means you don't run an online
yeah.
business and you don't get stupid memes from your friends.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
All right, round two.
round two. Let's do it.
Guess what? I have no animals in my brain to even think of, so I'm just gonna like
Go.
spawn one out of the air. Okay. I'm thinking of an animal. You can say it a couple times. Maybe you'll think of one. I'm thinking of an animal.
Bro, there's like so many animals.
I
you
know,
think of.
there's so many. Okay. I'm thinking of an animal that is one of the fastest. I don't know how to say that. I'm thinking of an animal that lives in the water.
Okay.
It's one of the fastest sea creatures known to man. But it has I'm trying to make it hard, but it's I feel
Just
like
make it easy. I probably the easier you get, the better. Like
it can. Okay, so I'm thinking of an animal that lives in the water.
it's
It's
fastest.
one of the fastest animals in like the sea. I'll give it away. It's
Okay.
in the ocean,
Got it.
and it can grow past 5 feet long.
It can.
Yeah, it can get huge. I mean, I don't know how the biggest one that's ever been like.
Swordfish.
No, that's a good guess.
Marlin.
No, that's another good guess. You're in the right territory though. You're definitely like if there was a hot button, it'd be like
That's hot.
yeah, like you're right there already.
God, oh fuck me. So it's gonna be so it has to be a fish.
I just found another good one for the next one.
Okay,
I just thought of another good animal.
Shut up. We're on round 2. So obviously it's a bony fish. So it's
Oh yeah.
because it's a sport fish. It's not something you eat because it wouldn't be that fast.
I actually don't know if it's I've never heard of anybody eating
and I
it.
guessed marlin, which is a very sporty fish that no one really eats. That you can, but it's just not a lot of good meat there. Swordfish, which I thought was the fastest fish in the ocean, but I'm guessing that's wrong. Sailfish.
No.
All right, give me a hint. Gosh, I thought I was on it.
I want to say me and you both have seen one, but I don't know. I'm almost positive you've seen one in the wild.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a ton of them down where your parents' place is.
Tarpon.
No.
Damn it. All right.
They don't swim that fast.
I hate you, bro. If it's dolphin, I'm going to be so mad.
It's not. How many guesses have we? 3?
I've had 3 and a hint guess, so vault it, or you could just say it.
It's a barracuda.
They are the fastest.
No, they're one of the fastest. Not
You
the
said
fastest.
fastest.
Did I? I don't think I said fastest.
You said fastest.
Okay,
We're gonna look into that.
all right, we're gonna rewind the track back. Okay, if I did say fastest, then I was wrong because I know it's not fastest.
It's
I think you were.
swordfish.
I think a swordfish. Actually,
or it was one of those sailfish things. Sailfish, swordfish, or marlin.
yeah, I think marlins are really fast. You ever seen that video of those fish and it shows them swimming and then it shows like another fish swimming and it shows how fast
next
they
to
are?
him, yeah.
Yeah, barracuda can swim like I believe, and don't quote me on this. I think he can swim up to like 52 miles an hour. They're incredible, dude. I was reeling in an amberjack one time. This amberjack was probably, I would say, at least 30 to 40 inches long, and it was probably like 10 feet away from the boat. And I watched a barracuda come up and incinerate it, like cut it in half, like it was cutting through butter. I was like, oh, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Dude,
They're a crazy
R.I.P.
fish.
Nemo's mom.
I
man.
almost said something about Nemo, but I was just like, I don't want to take it that far.
Nemo, that's sad, man. I think I was like 4 when I watched that movie, and I was just like, that was the saddest opening movie to Pixar. Just ruined me.
Do you want to know a crazy fact?
What?
I heard a theory about Finding Nemo that isn't
I
no
think I've
who's
heard of this.
who's Nemo's dad? What's his name? Marlin?
That Marlin ate all his eggs.
No, that Marlin had like he dreamed it all. Like it was all just a dream. He never was looking for his kid. He never had a kid. Like it was all just a fake. And like it was just an imaginary person. Like
he lost all his. Oh, you mean like
yeah,
he
like
lost all of them?
Yeah, but he made this up as like a vice, and so that's why no one believed him.
Except
and it was
Dory?
Just, yeah, and
'Cause
but
Dory was
Dory
crazy?
yeah, and that's all. Oh, Dory and Marlin are the only people that talk to Nemo. I'm pretty sure.
No, the little.
The cracked out.
The freaking stingray that takes him to school, because he goes to school. That's a people were fishing for nothing.
It was something like that. I know it wasn't that specifically,
That's
but maybe
crazy.
one of our viewers have saw the video. But he does break it down, and like I don't know if it's exactly that, but like the way he broke it down in the video, I don't think it was that specifically. It was some kind of like
died in the show when he was taken, and he died, and then after that, I don't know. You're gonna have to send me this video because this.
When I find it, I will find it.
There's some. I swear, Pixar. There's a lot like Soul. Did you end up watching Soul with?
Yeah, that was
Sarah?
crazy. That was actually crazy.
Dude, Soul made me cry.
deep.
Dude,
Yeah,
it made me
dude.
cry the first time watching it. Showing like, if you guys haven't watched Soul, 100% recommend it.
It's heavy. It's pretty heavy.
It's heavy, and
I don't
it
know, it's a
shows you
kid's
like
show.
how like when they're in the hall of memories, and it's showing all of his life, and he goes, "This is my life," and he's
Yeah.
like so sad about it.
Yeah.
Because it's literally like he's watching himself waste his life away when he knows he has a talent or his passion.
Right. Yeah.
Because he thought it was his spark, but in reality, your spark is just the will to try and live.
Right. Yeah. It's the will to survive.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah,
Is it
Soul
crazy?
Soul is amazing. All right, well, you had a bad characteristic there. So
Sorry,
my
I didn't.
turn.
I needed to fact check that one. That one was bad. I thought I said one of. That was my bad.
Oh, yeah,
I should- I need
I
to be
was.
more specific with
I
my
think
words.
you said fastest. That's why my eyes were like,
Hypersensitive on that. Yeah, that makes
that's
sense.
because that was a specific clue.
I knew for a fact that it wasn't the fastest, but I thought I did say it was one.
All
of the
right,
fastest.
round 2. Austin's turn. Okay, so I'm thinking of an animal, Zach.
All right. All right. Is it from the outback?
It
From down
is a
under?
flying creature.
Could be a fish because fish do fly.
It is a flying creature. It is often hunted,
Mm-hmm.
and the male is prettier than the female.
It's a duck.
It is a duck, but what kind of duck?
A mallard.
Boom.
Let's go.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a good
I had to throw a little light alley oop in there.
Yeah.
A little layup because we got to get our. It's not always
got-
going to be hard, but we're going to throw at least one hard one in each episode, and I think our first 2 were also both hard. I don't know.
I'm gonna save the one that I said that I thought of
Don't you dare.
because I don't know if I told you this. Have I ever told you what my favorite animal is? Once I tell I'm not gonna do
No,
this
tell
episode.
me later.
No, because then I'll give it away.
Damn, you're
But
going to
the-
have to gatekeep this
I am gonna
information. I'm
gatekeep
going to ask
this.
Sarah.
I don't think she knows what it is actually.
Do you have any trinket or anything of it?
No,
You don't have
Ex-
you don't have any tattoos, do you?
I do.
You have some, yeah.
I have like 14.
Yeah, yeah. So I just can't see him currently, so you
Um,
don't have any visible tattoos at the moment, other than
that's
your
true.
hands.
I was gonna do this one, and then I just remembered a crazy fact about another one, but I'm not gonna do that one because that would make it hard.
Round three, last round.
This one isn't gonna be as hard because I got those 2 I'm gonna keep for the next episode. But I'm thinking of an animal that walks on 4 legs, that is a mammal, and I would say pound for pound is one of the most dangerous animals that you can encounter.
Grizzly bear.
No. You got the right.
Oh! I got it. Wolverine.
Fuck! That was a great one. Nice, dude.
Yeah, let's go.
That was really good.
I was gonna say honey badger, but then I
Michigan.
remembered you're from Michigan, and I was like,
very nice.
you wouldn't
very
have said
nice.
honey badger because
No.
you just thought of this. So
Right.
I'm pretty much going off of like Zach's.
My characteristics.
Not even that. I know your brain, and I know you didn't prepare at all. And
I didn't.
And so you're going from what you can grab out of your brain.
Right, I did. That
so
was it. That
the
was
fact
it.
is, Zach's from Michigan. He likes Michigan, and we've talked about Wolverines before.
Mm-hmm. If you've never
Wolverines are crazy. I don't ever want to see one.
they'll kill a bear. Like they're crazy. No, I'm serious.
Like a grizzly bear.
No, they don't. Well, they don't live in the same area as a grizzly bear.
That's probably why
But
apex predators.
they'll attack a black bear.
Yeah, black bears just run away usually. Is there ever an instance where black bear hurts a human?
Oh, dude, all the time.
Really?
Dude, my dad, the
Really?
black bear that my dad killed.
Yeah.
So my dad's got just a little TSA. My dad has. I don't know if that's TSA. Is it PSA?
PSA.
PSA.
Public service announcement.
Public service announcement. My dad has about a 425-pound black bear fully mounted at our house, and it's like coming up on a stump. He shot it when it was coming out of the woods, and it was coming right at him, and it was like 2 truck lengths away from him. Yeah.
Was he hunting for it?
Yeah, so they were running them with dogs, and so all of a sudden,
Oh my gosh.
so it was back in like the.
Good thing you didn't miss.
Yeah, I know, dude. And get this, dude. I don't know. He says he doesn't even know how it happened, but like he just pulled his gun up and shot it. He shot it right above its left eye, and they found the bullet. It bounced around inside of it. They found it in its far left knee, in the back of its body.
What'd he shoot it with?
A 30-06.
Well, that's why.
Fold. Just poof. He said it just
from
dropped like
20 feet away.
Yeah, dude. He said it was crazy. He said he could hear it like growling and like he could hear its claws digging into the ground. Yeah, dude. Because he was on gravel. So they were running them with dogs, and there was a couple of trucks parked, and he could hear how the dogs, because they'll run kind of in a circle, and most of the times bears will go up a tree, and when they go up a tree, that's when you can go up and like you can shoot them right out of the
Yeah, because
tree.
they're standing there still. Yeah.
So like most of the time, you can tell when the dogs have treed.
So it's like raccoons.
Yeah, they can tell when the dogs have treed a bear. So they'll basically just let the dogs out, and then they'll get on a scent of a bear, and then they'll chase it down. Then they'll scare the bear up the tree. Well, the dogs must have been farther behind it, and all of a sudden he could tell the dogs had turned and were like coming right at him. So like there was a couple guys behind it, but they were like, "All right, guys, get ready!" And like he ran around the other side of this pickup truck because they had pulled up on the side of the road and let the dogs out. And all of a sudden, dude, it just blasted out of the woods, and it was like right in front of him.
Dude.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh
I
my
pulled up,
gosh.
and he said I shot with both my eyes open. Like, that's how close he was. He didn't really even have to aim.
Good thing it's a big bullet.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Especially
My
30-06. They
gosh.
got a lot of knockdown power.
That just reminded me of the episode in Yellowstone where
Gosh, I haven't watched that. I got to watch that.
one of the guy, he's like the main like head of the Cowboys, Rick. He's like he's literally, it's kind of a crazy story. He's literally helping like these 2 like random like hikers that are from the city. They like fell off this massive cliff. They were sitting somewhere where they weren't supposed to be, and they're like all holding on. And he stumbles upon it because he hears them screaming. So he walks up to him, like obviously tries to help. Nah,
He doesn't save him?
no, he tries to, and it's a girl and a guy, and the guy cuts, like it's something to do with, like the guy falls and then or the girl falls and the guy can't handle it and just ends it. And he's doing this and he's trying to reach for him and he's like, son of a bitch. Like,
And they killed themselves?
pretty much. One did. One
One
fell.
basically killed the other one.
One snapped and the other one like killed themselves from it. Heavy episode, but
That is very heavy.
no,
Holy shit.
that like after that happens, he's like obviously reaching down over this cliff and he's like trying to come to sense of what's happening, and he finally sits down and literally a massive grizzly bears were staring right at him,
Oh, shit.
25 feet away from him.
Damn.
He immediately gets his gun and shoots it right at her. It literally charges at him, shoots it.
He's lucky he shot right there, dude.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
He'd be
there's
dead.
grizzly bears have been like shot like 6 or 8 times and they live.
Yeah, and so he shoots it, actually domes it, KOs it, drops to the ground, and he has to get the game warden out there to explain because it happened on their land, and you can't just kill a grizzly bear. They're super protected.
Yeah.
And so he's explaining exactly what happened. He's like, these people are dead down there. And I was sitting here.
Trying to save them.
It
and
looks
then
horrible for him.
Yeah,
Like, not
yeah.
only did you kill a bear, but he had
There's
to
2
prove
dead
that
people.
it was like attacking
Self-defense,
him.
yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that was a super random thing. But grizzly bears are scary.
Yeah, dude, they are terrifying.
They
dude.
owned 0 real estate in my head until I went to Yellowstone, and they're like, bear spray, bear spray. Oh, do not go on that trail. Like,
I don't even know if I'd do it without a gun, honestly. I would probably carry around a
My-
chest-mounted handgun.
my brother-in-law brought his with him. Just
Smart.
yeah, he was like, because he was, no, so we didn't see one the whole time, but he went off fly fishing there with a guide, and he sent us a video. Literally a fucking small grizzly bear, like, behind him. Like, so everyone was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And the grizzly bear was just came out of the woods, jumped in the water, and just ran, like, across the river. But
Dude, they're
he, like,
fast too, man. They can run up to
Yeah.
like 40 miles an hour. That's
yeah, I've seen the videos online where bears are running
Dude,
with cars. I'm
they're
like,
fast, man.
yeah, they climb a
fast.
tree in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, dude. They're crazy fast. Bears are nuts. Bears are nuts, dude.
Oh my gosh, never be anywhere near bears if you don't have any protection. Like, God, they are wild animals.
Watch yourself.
They are wild animals.
Mm-hmm.
They are not cute.
Nope, you're
They
in their
will
domain.
kill you so fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm thinking of an animal, Zach.
This one's gonna be tough because he said
Thinking
it was
of
cooked.
an animal.
He cooked this one up. I think this is the one he cooked up.
Thinking of an animal. It's got 4 legs. Often roadkill.
Mm.
And is known of carrying diseases.
That's like every animal that ever dies on the side of the road carries a disease.
It can transmit diseases to humans.
It can give diseases to humans.
It's known for that to happen, yes.
I feel like a lot of animals carry a lot of diseases. In reality.
Well, yeah, but this is like meaning people recommend not to touch them. This is a good one.
A porcupine.
It's not a porcupine. That's a good guess, though.
There's a whole bunch of animals back home that I can see dead on the side of the road.
I don't think I've ever seen a porcupine in the wilderness. Have you?
Yeah,
Are
actually.
they in Michigan? I don't think they're in Ohio.
Yeah,
If they are, they're super rare.
yeah, no, they're all over. We went up to my buddy's cabin in the UP,
Yeah.
and I think we shot one.
So
actually, I think
they're
we killed
more
one.
north, like
Yeah.
Canada, UP.
Yeah, I didn't see it. There's not a lot of them around the house, like
Okay.
by my parents' house, but like up in the UP.
More in the
Yeah,
like
yeah,
wilderness
yeah.
and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. I think farther up the state of Michigan you go, not just in the UP, that there
Obviously,
is
like
going to be
less
some.
civilized areas.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
gotcha.
Damn, this is a good one.
This is a good one.
It carries diseases and you're not supposed to touch it. It dies on the side of the road and it's got 4 legs, so it's got to be a mammal.
Yeah.
Okay, that narrows it down to like literally like 20 things in my head. I feel like because
There's no way you're thinking of 20 animals.
there's probably at least 5 I can rattle off right now that I know end up dead on the road.
All right, well, start guessing because you already had one guess. So
All right, so I
you
said
can get your hint if you want it.
not yet.
I think we should have to at least have 2 guesses before you
That's
give
what
the
I was
hint.
thinking too.
Yeah.
That's a new rule. 2 guesses beforehand. Damn.
Let's rattle off one of those 20 because you'll probably guess it.
We've already said possum, but it's not a possum.
It's not
I know
possum.
It's not a possum.
That technically wasn't a guess. So
No, I'm just saying something that you already said earlier. This is that you're not supposed to touch a coyote.
It's not a coyote.
Dang, some of them carry mange. They're pretty nasty and get you messed up.
Ugh, coyotes are way smaller, by the way, in real life.
Oh yeah, they're tiny.
People,
I've seen some big coyotes, but not like
like a
people
dog,
think
like
they're
a,
like a wolf.
like
They're
a lab. No, dude.
No,
they're like
dude.
a lab.
If
like
that
50, like 40, maybe 30
50
pounds.
50-pound coyote is a big.
That's
coyote.
a coyote. Yes.
They're usually anywhere.
I've
from
seen some bigger ones on our land, like especially with the thermal sight. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah, I
you can sit
bet.
on a hill and just literally see
Oh.
every movement. Like you can see squirrels, you can see it all.
Dude,
Just-
looking through a thermal, something else, man. Oh my gosh,
It would be
it's
addictive.
exactly like a video game.
Yeah, it
no
is.
joke. It's
It's literally
exactly
like Call
like a
of Duty.
video game. Okay, so
You had the last hint.
I didn't give you my guess.
You did too. Oh yeah.
The
yeah,
possum's not really.
No.
Let's do For some reason, I almost just said turkey, but they only got 2 legs.
Come on. I suck at turkey gobbles.
Is it No, it's not that. Come on, think.
Think
Is it a skunk?
it's not a skunk. Good guess though.
'Cause I could think maybe their spray would be like have
Yeah,
some kind
could
of
definitely be
chemical
toxic for
compound
sure,
after
yeah.
they die that like.
Well, can they release it? Do they release it? I think it's an active thing. I don't think they. Just
Oh, when they
release
get hit, usually they release it.
it. Oh, really? Even if it's like, wow, they don't even see it.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Back home, if you drove past a skunk that's been
that's
hit on the
true,
side of the road,
yeah, it's
you're
fucking
like, someone's
gross,
smoking
man.
weed. You're like, nah, no, someone hit a skunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. What's the hint?
One hint. Okay. It's an easy one to like. It's a hard one to give a hint for because it's actually a very specific animal. Like it's not like how you guess like skunk and all that stuff. Like those are all categorized in like a similar size.
Yeah, yeah,
animal.
yeah,
They are often found in the Southwest.
Down south?
Yeah, all south, but mostly southwest.
Does it live in Texas?
Yeah.
It does live in Texas? A pig.
Dude, come on.
Is it a pig?
When do you see a pig on the side of the road?
I feel like a lot of people might hit pigs down south, dude.
Dude, pigs are huge.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Bro.
Damn, I guess
That was a bad guess. That was a really bad guess.
But they carry so many diseases.
You're going to be so mad when I tell you this.
Ugh, what is it?
It's an armadillo.
Damn it, dude. I almost said that. Dude, because I was like, why would an armadillo be not good? Have you ever seen an armadillo?
So apparently you're not supposed to touch armadillos. So there's certain kinds that carry a specific disease. I thought that was well known.
I didn't know that. I knew that. I've seen armadillos dead on the side of the road before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you crunch them, bro.
Yeah, they get destroyed.
If you hit them, I've hit one. It was a small one. It was just a specific sound.
Yeah.
Very, very like.
I mean, it's like armor. Yeah, it's like a piece of armor.
No, it's not a fun sound.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about.
Because like if I were to give you any like description of it, you would have immediately got it. Like hard shell, it rolls.
Yeah, that's so hard. That's so hard not to give a description of.
Yeah, I didn't want to vault that one either. That was a good one. Okay.
That was a good one.
Well, that was our first episode. It ran 35 minutes. Not bad. Not bad.
Wait, was that 3?
Yeah, that was 3.
Did we both go? No, I
Yeah.
only gave 2.
Yeah. Wait.
I only gave 2. I gave the penguin.
Penguin.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of animals now.
No, you went first, so that would have been 3.
What was the first one?
The one we got stumped on, both of us. The field mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was our third one.
No, wait. I didn't do my third one.
Yeah, you did.
What was my third one?
You did Wolverine.
And then I vaulted one.
You vaulted one, Wolverine, and then the fish one.
Oh, the barracuda. Yeah, you're right. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So, guys, this is what it's going to be like. And obviously, it's going to get better. Rules will probably get more specific as we play.
Yeah.
But honestly, this is going to be
Where
fun.
the hell did fucking penguin come from in my head?
Dude, I think penguin, I don't even know. I have
That's
no idea where penguin came from. But
That's crazy.
guys, I hope this game brought you guys to the present moment. Like I said, it's just going to be fun for us to just chat and just have a conversation, mess around once a week, and hopefully we can get this going so we can come out with episodes 2 to 3 times a week. And yeah, guys, this has been a lot of fun.
It's been a blast. Thank you guys. Peace.